Will my HIV status be taken into account by Home Affairs if I extend my retired person's visa? The short answer: you shouldn't be discriminated against because of your HIV status. The whole question: I live in South Africa on a retired person visa. I need to know if Home Affairs will still be extending my visa as I'm now HIV infected. I'm married to a South African woman, but she has almost no income, which means spousal visa won't be possible. The long answer: thank you for your email asking whether Home Affairs would extend your retired person's visa now that you have become HIV positive. You say that although you are married to a South African woman, you don't think the spousal visa will be possible as she has hardly any income. To begin with, the Constitution gives rights to all people to access basic health services, which include HIV/AIDS treatment. National health policy is that antiretroviral treatment is freely available to everyone in South Africa, irrespective of documentation, status, or nationality. The Constitution also protects the right to privacy and confidentiality. The National Health Act says that medical confidentiality may only be breached if a patient consents to the disclosure in writing, if a court or law requires the disclosure, or if non-disclosure represents a serious threat to public health. The Promotion of Access to Information Act says that access to information or records can be refused if it amounts to an unreasonable disclosure of third-party personal information. This means that where another person or institution requests health information, particularly HIV-related information, that information cannot be disclosed unless the person whose information it is gives permission in writing for it to be made known. According to the Home Affairs website, the diseases that must be excluded in terms of good health are cholera, pestilence, yellow fever, and any other diseases as determined by the Department of Health from time to time. The required radiological report means you would also need to submit a recent chest X-ray to exclude TB. There is no mention of HIV/AIDS. B. This would apply whether you wanted to extend your retired person's visa or apply for a spousal visa. The main emphasis for Home Affairs when granting or extending a retired person's visa seems to be that the applicant has sufficient funds. I quote from Home Affairs: